All right, Tristan, thank you so much
Yes.
for coming out. I mean, I appreciate that. It's lovely.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I mean, we talked before. I know you're a magician.
Yes, I'm in.
You're mainly a card magician, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, close-up card magician. Yes.
Close-up and card magician. He's a fantastic magician, by the way.
Thank you very much.
Check it out. Close-up and card magician. You know that I do something that's somewhat different to close-up and card magic.
Yes.
I do mind reading.
Yes.
And I'm always very, very interested in how far our imagination can take us.
Yes.
And I've developed this kind of interesting routine, interesting performance piece that I would be delighted to share with you.
All right.
If you don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
Have you ever talked to yourself? Do you ever do that, like talk to yourself in your mind?
Yeah, sometimes when I'm alone.
Okay. Do you ever get other people's voices in your head?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, maybe I'm the only one that happens to. Interestingly, I at some point realized that I can project other people's voices into people's minds.
Okay.
It's 100% true. You may not believe me, so we're going to, and you may believe that this is like a placebo kind of thing, so we're going to set this up as a test conditioned scientific test.
Okay.
Here's what I'd like you to do. Tristan, please think about a person that's important to you, someone that you feel emotionally attached to.
Yes.
It could be friends or family, and they could be alive or they could be dead. It's completely up to you.
Okay, I'm thinking about.
You have someone?
Yes.
And you know their first name?
Yes.
Okay, think about only their first name. I'm gonna need you to write it down in a moment. And you can also mark underneath with a cross if they are dead, but that's up to you.
Okay.
Okay, fantastic. Now, while you're writing this, I'd like you to recall their face. I'd like you to recall the mannerisms. Maybe there was a specific tic that they had, something that they did that you'd always recognize them by, maybe a certain smell that you'd always recognize them by.
Okay.
So just focus on that and focus on their voice while you're writing.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
So each letter in continuation, you're gonna be writing it. And once you're done, you can take off the piece of paper if you want.
Sorry?
Once you're done, you can take off the piece of paper, fold it up, put it into your pocket, so there's going to be no way that I can see this. And let me know once you've done that as well.
Very tough paper.
That's okay. Fantastic. You got it?
Yes.
All right, let's place this here for now. Place that there. Perfect. Tristan, so I would like you to think about a person that you're emotionally connected to, someone dead or alive, someone that you feel connection with, and you are thinking about their mannerisms, about what the person looks like. And again, I would like you to focus on their voice. Now, their voice is going to go from your mind into my mind, and it's going to go back into your mind, believe it or not. All right, all right. Now, here's what I need you to do. Obviously, right now there's a lot of things going on. There's people walking, there's a dog barking, there's a tram coming right there. Yeah. So there's a lot of stimuli right around you that might distract you from the things that are going on within your mind and your heart. So I need you to shut some of them out. Trust me with this. Please turn towards the camera. Fantastic. And please start by closing your eyes. And right now you will realize that the first set of stimuli is gone.
Yes.
You can't see anymore. So maybe if I touch you right here, that might feel more intense than if I ordinarily did it because you're not expecting it to happen, right?
Yes.
Maybe if I'm talking to you, you may be more aware of where my voice is coming from because ordinarily you'd see me move. Right now you can only confirm where I am from listening to me, correct?
You're right.
Fantastic. Now I also need you to take away one more of your senses. I need you to take your hands and press them onto your ears firmly, blocking out, one sec, blocking out all sound. Okay, or as much as you can. So press them on there firmly. All right. We'll just leave them like that for 1 sec. Okay, take your hands away. Right now you will realize that your senses go up even higher, don't they?
Yeah, they are.
Good. Now here's the last bit. You're gonna, in a moment, put your hands back to where they were and you will listen to the voice inside your head. Can you do that for me?
Yeah, I'm trying.
So, I'll need you to go back to where you were. You're going to close your eyes again. In a moment, you will press your hands back onto your ears. You will keep your hands pressed onto your ears. Yeah. You will only open your eyes and ears once you believe that whatever was going to happen in your imagination has happened. This may take about 15 to 20 seconds for it to happen, okay? So wait for that. So whenever you're ready, whenever you can take away that stimuli, put your hands to your ears. Go ahead. Put them right here, right there. Fantastic.
What?
there.
What?
What happened?
There was a female voice.
Was a female voice?
Yes.
Okay.
And she said, in German, she said, thank you very much. You're Nina. And that's the name I'm thinking of.
Who's Nina?
My girlfriend.
Your girlfriend, is she here?
No, she isn't here.
Well, I mean, the only explanation I can have with that was that was in your imagination. So very well done. You have a very lively imagination. That was excellent.
What?
Or maybe it's really that once we take the time to listen and we take the time to see, not with our eyes and our ears, but our hearts, we will find things that are more interesting than the things we find around us. And you might start seeing the things that are hidden from you ordinarily. So I invite you to do that again. Thank you so much for coming out. It was a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. You were fantastic. Thank you. Cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it.